Hi, my name is Sian. I'm an outdoor educator and I work for the Bay Trust. We work together with East Kent Partnerships to put projects together for young people. And today I'm going to take you on a walk and hopefully show you the things that you wouldn't normally notice. I've always said taking a walk is good for you. We're physically wired to respond to being outdoors. It causes us to take slower, deeper breaths, to be calm, to be less tense, and in turn we take more in visually. One of the first things I notice on my walk at ground level is wild garlic. Not only does it look lovely with white star-like flowers, but we can use it in cooking. Rub the leaves to check the smell. This can be gathered, washed and used to make pesto and other delicious dishes. On every walk at this time of the year you'll spot cow parsley, Queen Anne's lace as it's also known. It's part of the carrot family. As you walk through the woodland areas, you're quite likely to see different types of ferns. I love the way the tops curl in and the symmetrical form of the adjacent fern. Shapes and forms are so much a part of nature. You'll always see ivy on your walk. It wraps itself around any tree and gradually makes its way to the top, eventually strangling it. I always say, do a tree a favour, grab hold of it and pull it away. These dark black fungi are King Alfred's cakes. You'll always find them on dead ash trees. Look up the story of King Alfred's cakes and find out why these fungi have their name. Hundreds of years ago, travellers would use these fungi as kindling or fire lighters. They were kept in a suitable carrier and taken from location to location, making it easier for travellers to light a fire on arrival. We still use them today, so don't forget to keep a lookout, and also you will be able to identify that that tree that is on the ground is actually an ash tree. A woodland wouldn't be a woodland without its wildflowers. Here we have red campion, we have yellow nettle, which is also called archangel, and purple bugle or ajuca, which is a medieval plant believed to cure all sorts of ailments. Known to us all as stinging nettles, but don't dismiss their uses. They can be used medicinally and culinary. Nip the new buds and make great nettle soup. Do you know your trees? This tree is an oak. It's an easy one to identify. It has a gnarly bark and distinctive shaped leaves. Trees love company, which is why they are always so close together. By looking up, you're likely to see evidence of woodpeckers. This is a green woodpecker hole in an old oak tree. Hawthorne is in flower at the moment. The flowers come in two colours, so you can get white or bright cerise pink flowers, and the branches are really prickly. Always keep an eye out for evidence of mammals, large and small. Here we see a gap in the fence where either a badger or a fox is using it as a regular passageway. Further evidence would be fur attached to the wire. A badger, for instance, would be white and wiry. You can often see birds at ground level looking for food. Notice this jackdaw persistently searching for worms. Evidence of maiden's hair quite often indicates that there's a stream in this area, as they love to grow in wet, boggy ground. This pile of chopped oak logs is no doubt home to many bugs and mini-bees. If you pass a log, take time to turn it over and have a look at what lies beneath. We quite often don't give creatures that break down dead wood, completing the cycle between plants and soils, a second thought. Horse chestnuts, or better known as conker trees, display amazing flowers this time of year. It's worth stopping and taking a really good look at where a conker is formed. One of the wildflowers that can be gathered are elderflower. Elderflowers can be used to make cordial. Look at this tall beech tree with its very smooth trunk. This time of year also distinctive by its leaves. This is a living ash tree. Look at its symmetrically formed leaves. This is a female with its cluster of seeds. At ground level, for your own safety, you need to look out for rabbit holes. There are 2 chestnut trees in the woods. This is a sweet chestnut tree leaf. In the autumn you can gather the chestnuts and roast them in the fire to eat. We're more likely to look up and down rather than straight ahead when stress disappears. The outdoor increases our attention span and our sensory skills improve. A walk is a fantastic opportunity to not only chill and de-stress but take photographs. You can then use these in art projects or build up your own portfolio. Here badger activity is evident. A bee, or bees, have made a nest in this roadside bank and badgers have tried to retrieve it, thus making the hole much, much bigger. On this steep bank we can see a badger set. As they dig into the bank they create what is known as spoil, which is the excavated soil. Badgers like to dig right into the bank to get a deep network of tunnels. Outside the sets they dig small toilets known as latrines because they're very clean animals. You are more than likely to come across still water as well as running streams on your walk. At this time of year there will be tadpoles evident. These are toad tadpoles, lots of them this year as there's been no interference from people with nets catching them. Interesting point to remember, toads lay in strings, frogs in clumps, and newts, which are the predators, lay individually. This solar-powered device is used to clear the still water of algae, which builds up and suffocates anything living within it. Herons love quiet areas. You might be as lucky as I was to spot one. This is brown bracken fungus living on a dead beech tree. Its function is to break down the wood, completing the cycle between plants and soil. I look forward to seeing you for our Big Chill and Wellbeing event in November.